Hey folks, CA Rachana Ranade here and I welcome you all to a very amazing video. Well, today is Makar Sankranta and in Marathi or in Maharashtra we say Tilgul Gya God God Bola. And today actually markets have said that to us because today Nifty hit an all-time high of 22,000. I'm sure a lot of people might be like, this rally from 21,000 to 22,000 happened in no time. Any idea on how many trading sessions did it take for the market to move from 21,000 to 22,000? If you don't know the answer, have a look at this. Now, if you see here, you can see very clearly that it took almost 27 trading sessions, 26, 27 trading sessions to move from 21,000 roughly to 22,000 roughly. So many people believe that this is like a very fast rally that has happened and now we need to be really cautious, and that is the reason we have titled this as what next. Is this really fast? Is this really ferocious? For that, we'll also try and analyze how much time did it take for Nifty to move up another 1,000 points in a pretty much recent past scenario. Now for that, if you have a look at this level from 19,000 roughly to 20,000, it took barely 15 trading sessions. Okay, so right now 26, 27 trading sessions. Previously from 19,000 to 20,000, it took barely 15 trading sessions. So was this definitely faster? It was. And now have a look at this. If you see here, from 20,000 to 21,000, it took barely 8 trading sessions. Now, do you really feel that the recent rally that we saw right now, which was almost 26, 27 trading sessions, was this really fast and ferocious? I don't think so. Okay. It is not as fast as the previous two rallies, and I'm in fact happy about it. Now, if I were to do a basic technical analysis here you can see that there was a gap up that you can see. I'm not going to go into absolute details, but this gap was filled with this candle. Again the market started to move up, and again it retraced a little bit, and now it is going slowly and steadily in the upward direction. In short, market has taken its own sweet time. It is going up, it is retracing a bit, it is consolidating, and then slowly steadily it is going up. Now we have to understand that this recent rally, this comparatively sharp 3-4 days rally, why did this happen? What was the initial trigger for that? Well, the trigger was mainly because of the Infosys results, which came up as better than expected. And if you have seen the market today even Wipro saw or hit an upper circuit of 10%. Reason is again same, that it bet the expectations of the market. Now what we are going to do is we are also going to go into some charts and understand that where is the stock actually placed right now. So first we are going to check out Nifty. First we'll check Infi, sorry. We are on a weekly pattern, and here you can see there was a big gap down that had happened, and this is somewhere around 18th of April 22. Okay, here you can see there's a big gap. Then the stock fell down, again went up to this level, again same here, tried to reach the resistance, again miserably failed, and today where we are at this juncture, it is at a resistance level. Now if it is able to clear this, it has a very nice gap to cover. So this gap will be the next thing to cover for Infosys stock. So will be very interesting to watch what happens in Infosys. The second stock that we discussed right now was Wipro, and in fact this is a stock that has not performed really well. In fact, if I were to just zoom out quite a bit, right from what, wow, this is like pretty early, I'm talking about almost 2011 I have. So you can see this stock has been continuously in sideways trend for a long time. Ultimately it broke out from this sideways trend when in 2020. I hope you are able to understand this. Long consolidation of almost 10 years finally broke out at around 2020. So I'm just now going to zoom out. Now what you can see is when it broke out from this range, it went up and it almost retested this same level when in April 23. So this is maddening, right? The upper end was again retraced at this level, again went to up to a similar level, but now you can see it is now moving in the upward trajectory. Now if I were to just again zoom out, here you can see there was a mild resistance at around which level, 450ish levels, correct? Went up 3-4 candles back to back. By the way, this is a weekly candle, so 1 month it has been staying around that level. Again, if you see again in 21, same thing happened, went up, again it saw some sort of support here, broke it, and almost from what, almost June 22 to December 23, so again 1.5 years in a similar range. finally it has broken outside of that range. It has taken again a retest here. So if you see here, I'm again going to zoom in a little bit so that you can see that yes, it broke out of this level. It did a very nice retest, and right now this is where it is trading. So it will be again really interesting to watch how Wipro moves ahead. But we have talked about Infosys, we have talked about Wipro. Let's talk about Nifty IT index as a whole. Where does it stand? Now if you see here, even though Nifty has given a breakout, even though Nifty is at an all-time high, this is the all-time high for Nifty IT. I'll just adjust it. I've not put the magnet on. It's okay. So here you can see this is where the Nifty IT high is placed, and we have not yet crossed that. Now if you look at Fibonacci, I'm just going to draw it from here, Alt F. Okay, from here to a lower level. Okay, then you'll be able to see that we have already crossed the 78.6% retracement, and ideally if that be so, it should be able to reach the all-time highs. One more point I would want to tell you, that if you see here, this was the immediate previous high, right? So if you can see here, this, I'm just going to mark this quickly. This was the immediate previous high, and this was actually taken out with a gap up opening. Again, shows more strength in the index per se. Okay, so what did we see? Just to wrap up the discussion, Infosys was looking bullish, but it's at a crucial level. Same was the case with Wipro as well. But what can take the index higher? Ideally, index has to go higher, and if index has to go higher, some components of that which are strong components like Infosys, TCS, Wipro, they have to take the IT index stronger, and ideally that is the reason why I'm still pretty much bullish on this IT space. Now this is what has led the rally till now. Question is that what next? And for that we have to understand some key results, whether they are going to come up in the immediate coming days, and I want to focus on two main results. One result is of HDFC Bank, which is scheduled tomorrow, that is 16th January 24, and one result is of ICICI Bank, which is planned over the weekend. So now let's have a look at the chart of HDFC Bank. Now if you look here, first I've just drawn few lines so that we can just quickly go through the discussion. You can see here, this is a very clear resistance that we have been seeing for HDFC Bank. 1, 2, 3, 4. This stock has not really performed well. This was the level in October 21, almost 1700 something level was October 21, and today also we are a shade below that level. So the stock has been seeing a big resistance. Just once it tried to break above that, but immediately it saw sharp selling and it came down rapidly. Now even if I were to look at the daily chart for this, now I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. Now if you can see this, it's kind of forming an inverted head and shoulder pattern here, kind of. Okay, so if tomorrow we can see a big candle, then it will be fun to watch, because this is a heavyweight champion in Nifty. So we'll be really interested to see how the results come out for HDFC Bank tomorrow, and if they are good, then we can see some nice atishbazi in Nifty as well. So this was about HDFC Bank. Let's quickly move to ICICI Bank as well and try and understand that how it is performing. So again here you can see same point, resistance, tried to go here, again resistance at multiple points, and it broke out of that, saw a retest, in fact went below that, and right now again it is at that same crucial level right now. So again, how does the result come out on this Saturday will decide its move, whether it takes a resistance and falls, or whether it breaks out of the resistance and moves higher than the all-time highs. Again, understand, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, both are again heavyweight champions. They do have the capacity to take Nifty higher. One more bank which, to the best of my knowledge, the exact result date is yet to be out. So we'll just quickly understand how this stock has performed. We'll take a little bit, broader view. We'll just zoom out quite a bit so that you'll understand the point that I'm trying to make. Okay. Oof, have a look at this. We have zoomed out quite a bit on SBI chart. This is back in 2011 when the stock was around 350 levels. Okay, from this level in 2011, again it tried to reach this level in 2015, failed, came back. Again it tried to go beyond that in 2017, failed, came back. Again tried to go above that in 19, failed, came back. Here you can see, now I'm going to zoom this in. Now this is 2021. So I hope you are understanding how crucial this level of 350 is for SBI. with a big green candle, 39%. Of course, on a weekly candle, it broke out. Again saw a retest, but this time it never looked back and it went up. What has so 350 rock solid support is what I can say now. But what could be the next one? Then it saw a resistance here, somewhere around 540 levels. 1, 2, tried to reach here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever times. Then you can see here went up, again took some support here, again tried to went up, go up, again took a support here. So this is the second solid support at 550ish levels. But here you can also see now at an upper end it has taken a resistance here around 630ish levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5, 6, 7 here, broke out, and it is at a retest level right now. So if everyone is bullish about the PSU theme, SBI will very well be, one of the stocks in focus in that case. So this is purely based on technical analysis. I'm not saying it's a buy or sell. I'm just trying to tell you what are the levels that can be checked out for. So I hope you have understood that SBI, be it HDFC, be it ICICI, be it even, all these three banking stocks, HDFC, ICICI, SBI, all are to be watched out really closely, because these could be the stocks that could push the Nifty to the next big level. Okay, now we have to understand the final point, which is about the NSE Option Chain data. So let me just pull this up. So I hope you have understood till here, till this opens up. Doing a quick wrap up. Nifty IT yet to go above all-time highs. So ideally we should see some action there. Banking stocks should be in focus because they are the ones to heavyweight. ICICI, HDFC, both results expected this week, so they can decide the trajectory of Nifty. And third one is the option chain data. Now if you see here right now, Nifty right now as I shoot the video, which is 15 Jan, somewhere around 2:15, Nifty is at around 22,067, and this is the option chain for this Thursday. And you can see here 1,01,000 is the call options data at 22,000 mark. Even if you see 22,050, 52,000, so a lot of action is happening here. Even at 22,100, there is a lot of resistance which is being built here. But if the market still keeps on going higher, you can imagine the number of people which can get trapped here at 22,000 level and 22,100 level. So there could be chances that Nifty can zoom up to 22,200 levels also. Now, final point that I would want to take you back to is the Nifty level. I would want to quickly show you the pivots as well. I can't see the pivot. I'll just quickly apply the pivot. So if you see here, right now on a weekly level, we are at the R1. So again, a crucial point. But if I check out on the daily basis, and if I were to zoom this in, you can see here that the next resistance is at 22,238, and that is the reason why I was talking about a similar level of 22,200. So I hope you have understood what could happen in Nifty. Let's see if IT keeps on giving support. If the results that come out in this week, specifically related to banks, if they give a good support to Nifty, it may take Nifty higher to 22,200 levels. If the results are bad, then maybe this could be the high and we may see some sort of pull back from Nifty. Let me know your views about Nifty. If you did love this short and sweet video, don't forget to share this with your friends. Don't forget to smash the like button as well. I hope you enjoyed this one. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye-bye.